Hello and welcome to another In a Nutshell video. In this video, we are going to be looking at topic 1B in the Christianity component of the Religious Studies A-Level from Eduqas. Topic 1B focuses on the resurrection of Jesus, which is found in all four Gospels. This topic gives specific attention to the accounts found in John's Gospel. This video will give a brief overview of Bultmann's interpretation of the resurrection of Jesus. Rudolf Bultmann was a Christian theologian from the early 20th century. He argued that in the modern scientific age, Christians should view the supernatural elements of the Bible as unhelpful and unnecessary. For Bultmann, all that is needed is the belief that Jesus lived, preached, and was crucified. Bultmann argued that the New Testament needed to be demythologized. Myth, he argued, was used by people to explain the world, and he claimed that both the virgin birth and the resurrection are early Christian myths. Bultmann argued that Christians should reinterpret the New Testament in a way that changes its mythology but maintains its meaning. He wanted to find the deeper meaning behind the myths to uncover the true meanings behind them. Bultmann argued that the resurrection was not a historical event, but a myth that was created to maintain faith. Although the disciples believed it, it is not reasonable for an enlightened Christian to also believe in the resurrection of a dead body today. For Bultmann, the resurrection is unnecessary for faith. He says that it can never be proved, and even if it could, it would not add any more meaning to the crucifixion. Bultmann claims that the true meaning of the death of Jesus is that the cross was not a defeat, but a victory. When Jesus died, the disciples realized that he was the Son of God, although for Bultmann, this is not in a literal sense. Bultmann claimed that the death of Jesus contains the resurrection within it. There was no second historical event. This means that faith in the resurrection is no more than the faith in the salvation of the cross. This means that faith in the resurrection is not needed. A person's faith comes through the faith in the preaching of the Gospels, and therefore Easter is not about the raising of the body of Jesus, but about the raising of faith in the early church. To summarise, Bultmann says that the resurrection was a story invented to sustain faith. It cannot be proved, so should not be accepted by modern Christians. And the crucifixion is what shows the death of Jesus as a victory rather than a defeat. In the next video, we will look at how N.T. Wright argues the opposite by saying that the resurrection of Jesus is historical. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe down below.